The holidays can be without joy for those who have recently lost a loved one. The Children's Grief Center of New Mexico is helping families get through those difficult times. News 13's Sarah Warlick has the story.
It was hard at first to speak about my sister, about what she liked and stuff like that.
Logan Carr now finds it easier to talk about his sister Allison, who was killed in an accident. He's been coming to the Children's Grief Center of New Mexico since shortly after her death, more than a year ago. Here, he's able to open up and express his emotions thanks to a special support group.
Just being able to know that kids my age are going through the exact same feelings I have some days, of anger, fear, sadness.
It's called the Children's Grief Center, so Logan's parents knew he would get help dealing with his grief. But they were surprised to learn they, too, could benefit.
They were able to put us all in a separate group and be able to talk about it with someone else and not feel like you're bringing someone else down, like I'm bringing Gerald down or I'm bringing Logan down, and it really made a difference.
This is what happened, is it opened us up to be able to talk about it. And I think that's where the healing starts.
But they admit grief is not an easy path to walk. Jade Bach is the executive director of the center and says this time of year they see an increase in phone calls and more people attending group meetings.
The center recently began handing out this pamphlet, Grief in the Holidays, because this time of year can be the most difficult for someone who's lost a loved one.
Holidays are really difficult for everybody, but when there's somebody missing at the table, you know, the dad that always hung the Christmas lights, the mom that baked the special meal isn't there anymore. It leaves a huge hole in a family.
For Logan and his parents, that hole is Allison. But they say being able to talk about it is slowly helping them fill in that hole.
It's helped a great deal that we're able to talk about it instead of suffering in silence.
Sarah Warlick, KRQE News 13 this morning.
If you or someone you know could use support from the Children's Grief Center of New Mexico, contact them. That number is 505-323-0478, or just log on to their website, which is childrensgrief.org.